I feel like
Let's just do that instead. That might make it easier for you to hear what I'm saying. What with one thing being another, the question that I propose to ask is, how do you decide to sit on the fence? Well, you don't, do you? That's the whole point. You don't decide to sit on the fence. You're on the fence because you haven't made any decision whatsoever. So anything, what with one thing being another, and this being a little bit like that, you put your hand down there, it's warm, but you don't like it, so you pull it out. But is it better to be cold? That's the question. As the circles close in ever decreasing manner, what do? Well, you pull your cardigan tighter around you. You can look for your granny shawl if it makes you feel better, and hang on to your mother's apron strings, because your father's nowhere to be seen, and that's your fault. So basically, what I'm trying to get at here is, there's been some developments, hasn't there? There's been a few things in the offing. Things in the offing. And another thing that's been in the offing is, I'll drink that in a minute, is this here. This here game. Now, I don't know if this is going to come out. A little whisper, a little tickle. Now, what we'll do, we'll jump straight in. What I'm going to do is sort of jump into my own save that I had before. We could join a session with random explorers. We might just play the game and just have a look at it first, and then we'll jump in to another game. So without further ado, let me just try and bring you into that. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we'll give it a whirl. Right, here we are. We'll just see now what we can get to. Let's try and give ourselves a little bit. Now, as I remember it, it's better to be slightly higher up in the old No Man's Sky scenario. I don't know if you can see this. It seems to me like there's a bit of a prob. Oh no, here we are. I think we're okay. Let's just leave it like that for 1 second while I just configure this. And we shall do that. I think we might do it like that. If that's going to work, is it going to work? That's the question. There we go. It's working. We'll just pop him down there. Put him in the middle. No, we won't. We'll put him at the top like that. Wonderful stuff. Right. Now we're back in. So look, ladies and germs, what we're going to do, we're going to jump into No Man's Sky next. Obviously, a lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people have already streamed it. I don't care about that. I'm just to have my own take on things. You know what I mean? So right, here we go. Now I went into... Which one did I do? It's the 25th of the 7th. It must be, mustn't it? I gave that a little tickle, but that didn't work. It must be this one. Survival, no. I did go in on the 24th, you can see that. I was there on the day. Not quite as excited as some. L Plays Gaming, like nearly having an embolism with excitement. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's jump in here and see what happens. I think this is the save that I've already saved. No Man's Sky. We'll just drift through the universe here. Now, I like the expansiveness of this. I've said it before. I haven't played Star Citizen for a while, just simply because I am a little bit tired of it, to be quite honest. A little bit tired of the constant paying it forward and pushing back the deadlines, and the constant it just goes on and on and on and on. We never get there. I'm sure they will get there. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not a naysayer. Believe in the game, but it's just, you know, there comes a point where you just think, well, what I need is playability. Now look at this. This is where I ended up last time. I've already changed my appearance. What do you think of my purple hexagonal face? Not bad, eh? But the thing for me in this game is, you know, bluegrass sentiments aside, yeehaw and all that, I reckon it's pretty good looking, isn't it? I mean, I love the look of this game. It's like a Chris Foss dream. It's like a Richard Corbin sort of Neverwhere scenario. Now look at this water world. Look at it. I'm loath to jump in because I might not get back out again. I don't want to die here. You know what I mean? Is that a bit of a beach down there? Could use the old jetpack, I suppose. But what do we think about a water world? Look at this. Look at this bozo here. Look at that, a scanner off on his journey to the next pedestal in view. Who are these guys? That's what I want to know. So what do we think then? Good looking game or not? Just 1 second, right? I've just got to adjust my visage to the correct parameters. Just bring myself up a little bit so you all can see what's going on with the goings on. Look at this. Look at this game. I mean, I think it's pretty amazing, right? The character himself looks pretty snazzy. I've gone a bit neutral on it, but we might jazz that up a little bit later. Right. Ship's in disarray. I don't know what I'm supposed to collect, but let's see if we can head for that tree over there. See if we can... see if there's anything to be had in this water world. It's pretty incredible, right? That the fact that you've got nothing here. Alright, so there's a pedestal with nothing on it. Let's see if we can land here. Seems to be no problem. Let's have a little look around. Yeah, okay. Now, on a world like this, you would expect there to be something magical that you could discover. But look at these trees, don't they look good? I'm loath to destroy it. Look how large that is. So they've definitely overhauled that, but this is pretty special, I reckon. Let's take a little bit of carbon. Just for jolly. Hello, what do you want? Are you gonna give me grief? Right, you're not. Good for you. Right, let's see what this is then. What can I get here? Oh yeah, I need a bit of that, don't I? Yeah. Need a bit of the old ferrite. Okay. Okay, back to the ship, people. It's kind of worrying. Now, they do attack your ship after a while. Night time on a watery world. What can we say? How do you decide to sit on the fence? Who's holding the pliers? That might be the other question that we might ask. But, you know, it's not Bob the Builder, is it? That's for sure. Right, what do we do in a scenario like this? We can see a blue line. What do? Are you above the blue line? Are you below the blue line? Make your mark. Make your decision. Make your personality into something that other people can entrepreneurially appreciate. Actually, let me just have a little glug of this. So I'm assuming, if we can jump back in here now, I was hoping that they would change the UI, but they haven't done that, which is a bit of a shame. God, I've got 19 gold, it's very nice. So my multi-tool, my bolt caster. I've got no ammo for my bolt caster. How do I do that then? Okay. I need metallic elements, do I, to do that? How do I use a bolt caster now? Pure ferrite. I'm a bit perturbed by this. Do you know what I mean? You don't know. You're not even sure which way round your beard is, mate. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll jump out, see what we can do with the laser. That might be the only way to defeat the dastardly thing. Right, okay, let's just get out of here and see what we can do. Where are they? Up above me? No. All around me? Where is it? What is that? Oh my god. Quick. Scan that fella. A chrononificium. A croconificium. A croco... Who cares what it's called? Let's try and deal with this geezer. Alright. Seems to be glitching out onto my ship, which means I can destroy it. I wonder if it's damaged my ship in any way. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Alright, so we get... Oh, so I get ammunition. Doesn't sound good, does it, boys and girls? Let's get out of here. Now, the problem, of course, with flying on a watery world is that there is nowhere to hide. Can I see... Oh, can I see a land mass ahead of me? A mass of land. Is it possible? Is it even likely? And why are there red lights everywhere? Being searched out by the sentinels. No, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Is that a landmass? What's this down here? Another little lily pad for the frog-faced man to land himself on. Let's see if we can get down here. Okay, too high. Let's try this one instead. Just see if we can get down there. It's a pretty nondescript landscape, this, isn't it? Just jump out and see if they're going to come. Alright, they've not bothered. Right, I think we're okay. Alright, so it seems to me that you can get ammunition by destroying drones. Can I hear something hopping around? Is that one of those little hoppers? Yeah, look at that little fella there. Already got him. The croconificium. Alright, fair enough. Incoming storm, I can deal with that. What happens if you kill a creature in this game now? That's what I want to know. Okay, you get a little bit of Mordite. It's very nice, but what do I do with it? How does that benefit me in my long-term plans? But look, the atmospherics have definitely changed. I mean, look at the atmosphere here. The rain's coming down on this mystical world. Look at it. It's pretty amazing. We're up to 105 degrees above sea level. And once you're above sea level, you know you like it, don't you? You like tickling a trout on a Sunday afternoon after a Thursday morning market where you forgot to buy your auntie some shrimps. Don't forget your auntie. She loves a bit of seafood. She's a big lady, do you know what I mean? Seafood, I eat it. Alright, so flying through a storm on a water world, this is what it's like. I don't know why the storm is inside the cabinet. I don't know why that is. Who didn't shut the cabinet after cleaning it out? That's what I want to know. Well, look, let's head off into the sunset because I think that might be the answer. See what we can pick up here. It's looking good, man. Pick up a little bit of silver. One with a silver asteroid in his mouth. Look at these planets, man. Pretty amazing. This is not too bad, a good way to get fuel. Liking this so far. I have had some troubles in this ship because it is so bad. Anyway, look, people. The point about this is very simply, let's get out of it. Tag that because that's where we want to go. I don't know if that locks me on or whether if that's just a way of visually marking something. It'd be good if it actually sort of locked you onto target. Just while we're waiting for this, I might put my thrusters back up. I've got no fuel for my thrusters. What about whack a bit of that in there? So this is hyper travel. As we look at it, we can look around the ship. Not very much. The field of view look around is not as big as I would like it, but it's not like you can walk around the back of your Cutlass while you're whizzing along like you can in some other games I might mention. But to its credit, No Man's Sky has really pulled it out of the bag. I mean, Sean, what's his face, who runs Hello Games, it's been really squinting and smiling a lot. You know, it was a terrible time for us, getting death threats in the post, but now the game's much better than it was. So I mean, that's all well and good. I feel very happy for him, you know. Let's see if we can steer this ship where we want it to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that, eh? Or is this a freighter that I see before me? Should we go and have a look at it, or shall we just go straight for the space station? That might be a good idea. Let's just go for this space station because I've already been to this world here. Just to give you an idea of what is available. We'll send out a little scanning moment. You can see that there's a few new substances available. We'll get there a little bit quick smart, shall we? Okay, so you can crash then. What's this, a bounty? A bounty? That's interesting. Not sure if I'm in the mood for a bounty. Wouldn't mind a Snickers though. So let's just see if we can find the space station. Where's it gone? It's a bit upsetting. Oh, there it is. Right in front of me. No where's the entrance? See if we can find the entrance, shall we? It's just going to be like a Elite Dangerous moment now, where you spend 3 hours aligning yourself to a post box in the night. Come on, let me in. One thing I do need is a bit of an overview, but I wonder if I can. Let's try it, shall we? Let's switch to the old third person. I think it's this one, and you can simply go to settings and switch Starship View to this. There we go. Might make things a little bit easier for us. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit easier to control now, maybe. Not too bad at all. What a colourful game it is, you know what I mean? Let's just swing our arse around here and then we can just hop in. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. What I'm going to do is just take that down a notch because it's ever so loud, isn't it? There we go. Volume, music, we can knock that off a bit, and we can knock this down a bit as well. Yeah. We can knock that down a bit as well. Yeah, very nice. Let's hop out. So here he is, look, this is the geezer himself, his purple hexagons. Looking at life through a rose-coloured spectacle. That's what I like. Alright, so here we are, boys and girls. Look at that. Up the slope like there's no tomorrow. I have to tell you something now. I really gonna take this right the hell down. Just because it is so blinking loud. Right, okay. Yes, hello to the Gex. Now, I must tell you that I'm, you know, when faced with the planetary wonderment, I feel like, what a game. When I come in here, I feel like, what a game. Do you know, it's just not as... Look, I don't want to be negative about this launch because I think it's a fantastic game, all in all. I'm just saying that the overhaul that they did, I mean, look at the textures on this little number. This spacesuit itself is very, very well done, but I do think the space station, I do like it, but it's pretty basic, isn't it? I mean, it's sort of sub-Space Engineers level. I mean, this is like Space Engineers back in the day. So I don't know. I'm a bit perturbed by that. Never mind. Let's go and see if we can make some cash. You never know. You never know when it's possible to get a little bit of return on your investment. Let's do that. Now we can sell that. We don't want to sell that. How much money have we got? Nearly $500,000. Dihydrogen. They've changed the controls on this, but never mind. Projectile ammo. That's rather good, isn't it? Right, we can sell the pugnium. We don't need that. The carbon, the oxygen, the technology module. I sort of need all of that. Ferrite dust. Thought I had some gold. Oh no, maybe. Here we go. Sell me gold, Sell me silver. That'll do me. Let's go and get dressed up, shall we? For the oncoming excitement. Let's get out of here, past these gecks. I mean, I'll give you a little look at the geck, just in case you're interested. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's all a bit Doctor Who, 1971, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Recently emitted a swab-a-ba-ba and then diddle-a-diddle-a-diddle-a-dur. Right, let's barter, shall we? Let's see what we can get off this geezer. Work geck Tillig accepts my offer and gives me a package in return. Hey, nice package, mate. Quarterback's casing. Absolutely useless. Right, okay, let's get down here. Let's, in fact, let's cross over this. Let's cross over the divide, shall we? Whoa! Boof. Talk about heavy landing. Right, okay, let's get a shift done. So let's get up the other side and see what we can do. I'm going to change my look. Not quite sure what to go for, but I'll just give you a little heads up in case you haven't seen it before. I'm sure you have. If you're into the game, you've probably seen this already. We're going to be carrying on this adventure as far as we can get for it. We're going to maybe sort of see if we can get somewhere that's a bit more populated, see if we can hook up with some other players. So this is the appearance modifier. So now that's what we'll do, we'll modify the old appearance, right? So what you do, you can change your colours, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll go for a black with a white and a red. No. We do that red? Do I want to look through a rose coloured spectacle? Maybe a white and put the red there. How about that? Does that look good? Do we like that? I do quite like the red though for that one. What about a red? That's a better red, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, okay, let's go torso. We're gonna go white and we're gonna go red. Or shall we go white and red? Yeah, that's more like it. Armour. We're gonna go black and red. Tasty. Or maybe we'll go... No, black's better, isn't it? Black is definitely better. Black and the old red there. That's good. Right, then we go for the gloves. Now be careful. Black. A little bit of red on there. Lovely. Legs. Now, what should we do with the old legs? We've got the possibility for a black with a little bit of red. Yeah, nice. Boots. We'll leave it white and red. But if we go red and a little bit of white on the back there. Cool, oh, lovely. Backpack. We're going to go full black and that's now going to be the red. No, that's going to be the white. That's going to be the red. There you go. Look at that, son. Very tasty. Alright. We're all set, I reckon. We'll keep that? Yes, we'll keep that. So that, my friends, is how you change your appearance. Not too shabby. Look at him now. He's seeing the world through rose-tinted spectacles. Everything looks wonderful, even though it's a little bit Doctor Who. Right, okay, let's just have a look at you. Come on. Now, I did notice earlier there was some bug with the nanites. I had loads of nanites from the last save, from the previous iteration of this game, and they seem to have left me behind. So let's see if I've got 371, it says here, which is rather good. Waveform recycler. Scanning system not bothered. I want a combat scope, that's what I want. And I can make an ion battery. Geology cannon. Why not? Rare metal element. I don't know how to get hold of that, but blaze javelin. Right, I can't afford that. I should have got that, shouldn't I? Never mind. Never mind. We did all right there. And what we can do with this now? Look at. We'll get a little close up here. Look at that. See, I think the detail on that is really rather marvellous. I should have shown you some of the other helmets that are available, but I didn't. So, you know, that's life, isn't it? Not sure if I like this outfit. I might have to go and rejig it a bit. Not sure if I like those red arms. Sorry, people, but you know, I'm a stickler for a bit of colour. I need to have it right. You know what I mean? There's no sense. Now, what is that? Is that going to be torso? It's going to be torso, isn't it? I sort of prefer that in a way, or do I prefer that and then that, or even that? What's the difference? That's the question. What is the difference? Is that it? I can't see the difference myself. Well, that's a definite no-no, isn't it? Should we go for that instead? Or do we prefer the red? Prefer the black, actually. Let's go black. Why not, eh? Yeah. Dress to kill. Right, okay. Let's get out of here, man. I've had enough of it. Let's get back to planet side. Let's go and find a new world to play around in. Right? It's all about the exploration, isn't it? So we'll do it. Right? I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I do prefer being inside. That is my preferred mode of travel. I can switch. Is that me? Switch starship view. F. There we go. We're inside. Let's go. Well, let's head for that one. Let's see if we might get there, eh? So it's all about the travel. It's all about the getting there. It's not the destination so much as the journey. Virtually speaking, it might not even be sitting on the fence between the destination and the journey. We're undecided as to the unknown planet to which we undiscover. Might find that once we get there, we don't like it. Then we're no longer sitting on the fence. We've decided, we've made a decision about the fact that we don't like where we are. My question is, can you change view in the middle of travel? That's the question I've got. Let's see, shall we? Yeah, you can. Brilliant. Right, so let's go back again. That way. F. F again. Pretty easy. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. Scan this world, see what we can find, eh? Gamma root, cobalt, uranium and copper. Right, so we're going to maybe get some uranium. Now, Moga 41K3 is a very nice world. Let's have a look at our discoveries, shall we? Let's just upload. Yeah, we've sort of uploaded everything. Which one was the water world? I can't remember now. Was it that one? No, it was this one, yeah. I feel like I want to rename that. Can I still do that if I've already done it? No, I can't do that. Alright, fair enough. I can rename, upload this though, can't I? Okay, you don't get extra credits for doing that now, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, we're nearly there yet. Let's have a little look around the cockpit. It's all gone very dark in here. And we're about to run out of fuel, so I wonder if we should stop off. Grab some rocks. Might have to get a little bit of fuel on the way. So I don't know what you think about this game. I mean, it's pretty expansive. These big lumps seem like they give you a little bit more juice. That's the fuel that I need anyway. And this is more like the silver. Shame you can't turn that off. I like the fact that you can just fly through it. That is rather good. Get a little bit more fuel here, guys, and then we should be well away. A little bit of gold. A bit of gold for my grill. Tasty, mate. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. It's all very grindy, isn't it? That's the thing. I mean, that is the thing about it. We're going to be grinding away here. And I think it is one of those sort of sedate experiences. What I'm hoping is that the multiplayer will sort of spice it up a bit. That's my hope. Whether that is the case or not, I do not know. Well, let's just try one more little thing here, because we've got to like just edge it off a bit, I think, with the old vol. Right, let's see if we can land on this baby. Go to Moga 41. See what we can find. Let's just get rid of that baby up there. See what we can see. Yeah, that's all good. We're just about out of fuel. Yeah, here we go. Made it. Wow. This looks pretty purple. Let's see if we can set ourselves down here and see what we can see. Irradiated planet. Okay. It's making my boots glow very red indeed. Very nice. Right then, people and steeples, let's just see what we can see here. We need a bit of ferrite dust, is always good for the soul. Alright, so let's see what we can scan here. Let's just have a look at this fella. We need the cash, you know what I mean? 200. It's saying I'm getting salt as well, but I don't kind of get how. Oh my lord. Look at this geezer. Wow, an Ovis Manglia. An Ovis Manglia. A radioactive beast from the depths. Is he going to be friendly towards me? What do we reckon? I don't know, have they overhauled the creatures a little bit? I don't know if they're any better than they used to be. I'm not an old school player, I don't really know. The reason I started playing this game, I'm only sort of 6 episodes in. I think this is episode 7 as it goes. And switch to next. But it does seem to me that these creatures look a little bit better than they used to. Well, let's see what we can see then. Let's have a little look around here. Absolutely sod all. Right, okay, great. Let's just get down here. See how much it's going to take to get through this baby. Look at this thing. Like a giant Phalancorv with decorations on it. Whoa, baby. Alright, so we've got plenty of carbon then. That's all good. A little bit more carbon and some salt. It's always nice to have a bit of salt. Alright, this is good. Not found salt before. What can we make with salt? Maybe I should just go have a little look around and get some more salt. Carbon. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Carbon, 2 a penny. But salt, I mean, it's precious resource, isn't it? Alright, don't overheat your widget. Alright, okay, now we're in trouble. Right, okay. Multi-tool, mining beam. Oh, we can use carbon. Blinding, right, okay, here we go. Give me the salt, man. Is it worth anything? That's the question. That's what we need to know. Bleed now. It's not bad, I have to say. Look at that gorgeous jetpack. Beautiful. Right, let's get some more of that, I reckon. Is this bozo floating in midair? Something tells me I'm going to get in trouble for this. But I am very happy with a little bit of salt. You know what I mean? It's very good. What's down here then? Come on, let's get the rest of that salt. Alright then. I can hear something moving about. Look at these clouds, my god. It's like, I feel like I'm in the factory and it's 1962. Whoa, look at that. Let it all hang out, baby. Alright. So into the salt. My blood pressure's gone through the roof. Look at this, man. Got more salt than I know what to do with. Look at it. Look at it all. It's not worth that much, is it? That's that. Salt 101. What about that then? Not sure about these blue clouds, but what do we think about the game? The look of it. A green tinge on the outer edges. And I've only got one light on in my thing. Is that somehow indicative of my state? The fact that I've only got one little light glowing in the middle there. And why do I keep moving my head from side to side? Oi, stand still. What is it? Hey? Over there? Or over there? Anyway, whatever. Where's my ship? Good question. Where is my ship? It's that way. It's only that way, isn't it? Right, let's get moving on. Come on. I get radiation sickness. And that looks to me like it's something glowing in the distance. What do we feel about that? Probably not very much. It's pretty dark and dreary, this place, isn't it? Let's have a little look at the old P-Funk. Let's go to Discoveries. And we're going to do Moga. Just upload it. I like the name Moga. I think it's a perfectly good name. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can find some more creatures. He's uploaded. Hey, look at that! Discovery, you get nanites for uploading now. That's really good. That's a better system, isn't it? Because I need the nanites, man. It's like, nothing like a nanite. Look at the game. It looks good. What do we think about it? I mean, I'm impressed, to be quite honest. I think it's a fine looking affair. Not quite sure what that's going to be over there though. Let's just do a little scan. Oh, I need some oxygen, that's a good point. Let's get a little bit of oxy. Let's get some oxy inside the moron. E. Thank you. And this presumably is poor man's thamium. Going to have a little bit more salt into the mix. Yeah, very good. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, okay then. Is that one of a... Is that carbon? I need a bit of carbon. That's a bit of dust. That's carbon, which we need. Yeah. Right, so can we get into some multiplayer action? That is the question. The thing about jumping into multiplayer, if you deliberately sort of join a multiplayer server, I assume they're kind of like servers. Last time I jumped in, obviously you're starting the game absolutely fresh from nothing, and this means that's my torch, by the way. Bit of a sort of a generic sort of glow all around. It doesn't emit from anywhere, it just sort of follows you about. To be quite honest, I prefer it off. What's that over there? Let's go and have a look, shall we? Not quite sure why things like that don't show up. What is that? Scan that, fella. It's a cola moit. Let's scan these as well. Might as well. $500 for the colamites and the trilobites. Let's get a little bit of scan on this. Go and get some cobalt maybe. Icopsilite. Icopilsite. What's that? Buried technology module. Let's tag that. We'll go and find that in a minute. But I tell you what, I don't have that tool. What do I need to do to activate that tool? Let's go into my technology moment here and see what we can do. How do I do that? Oxygen recycler. Increases the capacity. Oxygen filter. Alright, well, let's just jump back in here and see what we can do. Can we make an oxygen filter? No, we can't. Can we make an ion battery? We need cobalt. Right, well, we know where to find that then, don't we? Where was that? Somewhere around here there was some cobalt. Let's get some of this stuff while we're here. Not sure what I should do with this dihydrogen. It's quite easy to suck it all up, but I don't know what it does. Guess we'll find out as we go along, won't we? As we suck up the dihydrogen. Dihydrogen. Die. Who knows what you could do with a long blue crystal? Shove it anywhere, can you? Never know what uses you might find for it. There we go, look at that. Brilliant. So much dihydrogen. Not enough time. Right. Let's get back to the ship before I pay. It's alright, so the tagging system's quite good. I quite like that. Can I scan in the ship? Does that help me? And suitable base site located. Alright, fair enough. Not sure if I want to set up a base. I've got to get back to my old base. And it's pretty dark, this planet, isn't it? Is it going to get daylight at any point? That's what I want to know. Let's just have a little look at the old life support system here. How does that work then? Hazard protection, yeah, life support, there we go. Oxygen. Okay, fair enough. Thermic. Sulfurine and condensed carbon. Right, okay, I don't know what I'm doing here, people, sorry. Don't know why I can't just climb out. I have to use a teleporter to get 3 feet away. Anyway, that's the game. I'm not complaining. Look at it. It looks amazing. Look at that helmet. I love that helmet. It's great, isn't it? Anyway, it is very dark. What can I say? We can put the light on. Not sure where that light's coming from, but it's definitely lighting me up. Making me look like slightly less realistic than when it's off. Right, so what I need to do then is just do a little scan over this way. There's oxygen over there, there's sodium rich plants. Sodium rich plant, let's try that. Might need a little, it looks like it's going to get to be daylight in a minute. It's very good. Let's take a little bit of that. How much do we get? 22. Not that great, I have to say. Let's go for the old sodium over here then. Let's just... Oh, crap. That wasn't so smart, was it? Not very good with the old jetpack yet. What's that? Let's get a little bit more carbon. Oh, a little bit more carbon. It's all good. Get a little bit more of this stuff. Never know when we might need it. I don't know what it's used for, you see, that's the problem. Oh, hello, what's that? Could that be copper? It's not showing up on my scanner, it's a bit strange. Right, jetpack power surge detected. Okay, great. Let's leg it over here. So we've got a bit of a delay on it. So let's see, this is something then. Could this be the cobalt that I need and desire in my life? Could it be? There we go. Terrain manipulator required. Well, that's not fair, is it? That's a bit of a catch-22. I need the cobalt to make the bloody thing. Look at this game. Looks good though, doesn't it? I do like the cloud cover, the way it strafes the land like that. It's very nice. Look at this. I mean, this is a real like mid-70s sci-fi dream. This thing. Look at it. The look of the game is incredible. I mean, and the controls very slick. I'm on a PC, by the way, in case you didn't know. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, sodium-rich plant. Let's take a little bit more of that. A bit more on that. Let's just see what we can see here. What can I actually make? I can't make much, can I? How are we doing for time here? We're about an hour in. That's alright. Sodium. Corvax casing. Well, it's all very exciting, but I don't know what anything does. Look at the sunlight on that. Look at it. I do think the game looks pretty amazing, I have to say. Look at that. That is really remarkable. Like, I don't know, they don't have filters anymore, but it doesn't sort of matter because it's very cinematic as it goes. What do you want? Alright, I'm on my best behaviour now, aren't I? Alright, so that I need for that. I guess I should head back to the ship. But where is the ship? That's the question. There it is. Can I tag it? No. Suck up all this blue stuff. Right, let's get going. What I do, I'm going to jump in, and then we'll leave it there. I'll be back on again later, or tomorrow possibly, if I have time. Very busy at the moment as it goes. That's why I haven't been streaming. Plus that, well, that and the boredom factor of Star Citizen has been just wearing me down, to be quite honest. Just a brief word about that. I've got nothing against the game. I just am a bit tired of the last 3 times I've been on. This was a couple of weeks ago now, but the last 3 times I've been on, the game just doesn't work. Speaking of things that don't work, oh yeah, here we go. Okay, there we go. Still haven't mastered the jetpack, never mind. Yep, alright, I hear you. I'm there. Oh look, there's one of those little plants that I hate. Take that, bitch. Right, okay. Right, we're in. Like Flynn. Let's just take a little gander, shall we? Not enough fuel? What are you on about? Uranium? Let's see if we can make some launch fuel then. I don't know if I can do that, can I? Warp cell. Are you kidding me? I can't make launch fuel. There it is there. What do I need? Metal plating. Oh god. Right, let's do that then. There she is. Oh no, I can't do it that way, can I? I've got to do it this way. Half a bucket. Not enough fuel? Are you joking? Right, back to the drawing board, people. Let's do that. 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 Now we're all set. I like the fact you can see those planets. It's amazing. Like, look at this world. It's really, they've really done an overhaul, haven't they? I think the quality of this compared to the quality of the space stations. If they can just bring the space stations up to the sort of standard that suits and the helmets and everything are at, I think that would really make this incredible. I mean, look at this. This is really amazing stuff. Really amazing landscapes. Let's just head off over here, just for jolly. So we're streaking through the valleys. I do think the way the plants are iterated across this landscape, really impressive. Really impressive. And as we know, it's a vast universe, and you never know, you might bump into somebody one day. Next time I jump on, what we'll do is we'll see if we can explore around a little bit, multiplayer style. We'll jump in with somebody else. We're coming up to 56 minutes now, so I'm going to call it a day. I think over an hour is a bit too much for anybody. But look at this, amazing stuff. We go X, F and F. We can take it a little bit like this, third person view. Not too shabby, is it? Whizzing along the landscape here. It's very nice. I mean, it's pretty relaxing, and you can't knock it for that. It's very relaxing. The cloud system that they put in now is much better. And I like the fact that it's not trying to be cinematic, it's trying to be illustrative maybe. It's not going for that super realism that obsesses so many games I could mention. But I mean, what a nice guy Sean is. I wonder if I can find, what's that little ring doing over there? I don't really understand that. It's a warning that I've gone too far. How do we know when we've gone too far? That's a very good question. How do you decide to sit on the fence? Well, you decide by not deciding. Let's see if we can find some little plants to... There we go. Very nice. Let's hop out. We shall see what we can do with the old scanner here. Look at that. Very muscular looking vegetation they've got around here. Let's have a little look at this fella. What's this guy doing? Yes. Stay still. Don't move, son. Don't move. Yeah, very good. Can we scan these fellas? Oh look, there's somebody over the roof there. Let's have a little look over the top here. What was that? Was that? Yeah, okay, that's just... I do like the graphics as well. On this sort of side of things, I think it's really impressive. Scan this baby as well. A swamp moose. Metal fingers. Well, I quite like the sound of that. Let's go and have a look at the metal fingers, shall we? In the full daylight of Hogu Mogu, or whatever the hell it's called. Look at these ball-like things here. It's pretty amazing. Sodium. A little bit of sodium there. Metal fingers. Yeah, great. Let's get a bit of gold in the mix. Here all day. We seem to be getting the gold though, that's the problem. Just overheating. Let me go a bit closer. I'm gonna get ganked for this one. I'm gonna get attacked. I can feel it. Come on, give me the gold. Give me the gold. Gold, uranium. Where did it say uranium then? Let's get a little bit of uranium, shall we? Alright, let's get the weapon charged up then. Come on then, if you're going to be like that about it. Let's get in there. Get the euro. Get the euros. What a game. Oh, I'm impressed. Genuinely impressed by all this. See what these metal fingers done. I'll take some tweaks, don't they? Look at that. Who knew metal fingers could be so resilient? Look at the amount of uranium on that. I'll just get this little bit of uranium and then we'll hop back in. No bother. Alright, so I'm starting to learn the game a little bit now. look at that. I didn't realise that. Up there, there's a... It actually retains... Look at the detail on that. It looks really good, actually, didn't it? Look at that. Marvellous. Marvellous stuff. Look at the glowing metal fingers. Right, did I actually get there? No, I didn't. Right, let's get a bit more of that. And there we are. Look at the uranium on that. Right, okay, I'm off. I'm going. Alright, don't give me any jip. Jip, don't say that word in this game. Lest you become over enthusiastic. Right, okay. I'm just going to jump right out again by this muscular edifice. Look at his hexagonal face. Oh my god. Look at the angles on that. Right, ladies and germs, thank you very much for watching. It's been wonderful. This has been No Man's Sky, my first foray, actually my second. I had a little look around earlier, but my first stream of No Man's Sky. I should be doing a little bit more of this. Interesting game in the sense that it offers the expansive feeling that we all know and love and crave to a certain respect. We'll see how it turns out. It could be a grinding game with not much going on as it used to be, but we'll see. It looks, at least it looks a lot better than it did. So we've decided not to sit on the fence on this one. We've decided to actually park our buttocks neatly on the fence itself and say we're falling over backwards from Star Citizen into No Man's Sky right now, but we'll see how it turns out. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your attention, and I bid you farewell for now.